What about, the spinoff? I think we talked about it maybe. Did we talk about it before?
Probably briefly.
Because it was briefly, it was called Green Arrow and the Cranberries. No, and the Canaries. That was it.
And the Canaries.
And the Canaries. Yeah. And it was a spinoff of Arrow, and it didn't go. Now, this seems odd to me because it seems like everything you touch works. All right, now
Not everything.
But how do you deal with rejection? How do you deal with that? Were you just kind of like, or was that was that a sting? Did it hurt?
That was hard, again, because it's Mia and it's a character that I love so much. And we all worked so hard on that pilot. And that was such it was such a journey. We all say that, but it was in between Crisis on Infinite Earths and the series finale of Arrow. We shot a backdoor pilot for this spinoff, and somehow our crew was so incredible, and they pulled it together, and the writers and everyone was stretched so thin and made a pilot that was great, and people really seemed to love it, and we loved it, and it was very well received. But it's just one of those things that you have to trust in the universe that if it's meant to be yours, it will be. And if it's not, there's something else out there for you. And I feel, as much as I would have loved to do that show, and I still would love to continue Mia's journey moving forward, the fact that Mia still exists in the world, and I have a new story to tell with a new character that is equally as challenging and interesting and complex, it's really exciting.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
No. Did they let you see the pilot?
I've seen bits of it. I've seen bits of it.
Really? So aren't you curious that you want to see the whole thing?
I do want to see it. Watching myself isn't my favorite thing in the
Really?
world.
Wait a minute.
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You don't like watching yourself?
I don't love it. I like it for the learning experience of it. I can enjoy it for the story, but I always think there's room to improve and to learn from things you've done. And there's ways that you can keep pushing yourself to be better. And, being the perpetual student that I am, I tend to see those things more than other things at times.
Yeah.
But that's just part of it. And I've made my peace with it. I've been doing this for years now. I've made my peace with the fact that, that's not the most comfortable thing for me, but I would rather be a little bit uncomfortable and get to enjoy everyone's work and what we put so hard in, and in celebrating that together, than avoid it entirely just because of something in my head.